Erin. Erin is one of MetroParks' outdoor educators, and we are at the Twin Valley Welcome Center for a creature feature. We're here with also our friend River, and Erin's going to explain a little bit about our animal ambassadors. You may have seen them out and about when pre-COVID, when we used to go to events and festivals, and you were able to kind of get up close, and Erin was able, and our other great volunteers were able to explain about these great local wildlife. So we're just checking in with them today, and Erin's going to tell us a lot about them. All right, bye.
This is River, our animal ambassador. He is an eastern screech owl, and so a lot of you when you see one might think that this is a baby, but this is actually an adult, so as big as he will get. And he is one of the more common owls in Ohio, and one of the most common that you're most likely to find in your backyard. So you may not have realized before, but you may have actually heard them. They have a unique call that kind of sounds like a horse whinnying. Eastern screech owls have a varied diet, so they eat lots of different things, but because they're small, they actually tend to eat insects as a big part of their diet, but not necessarily all of it. They'll also eat some small mammals, like mice. But what's really neat is actually in the weather like we're having now when it's really cold, if they're able to catch extra food, they live in cavities in trees, so holes in trees. They don't make them themselves, but they'll take that extra food and put it in that cavity, and it'll freeze. And then when they're hungry again, instead of having to go out and hunt, they will incubate it and then have their meal. Thing about River, especially as he's looking around here, he has those large eyes. And you may have heard the kind of story about owls being able to turn their head 360 degrees. He's not able to turn his head quite that far. It's about 270 degrees. But they do this because they're not able to look left and right like we are without moving their heads. Their eyes are stationary. So that's why he's kind of swimming his head around looking right now. He's also very neat as far as being able to sit on a branch when it gets windy. If you watch his head, he'll be able to focus his head really, really still, even when I'm moving. So if he was on a branch, you could see that his head is not really moving too much. He's keeping it pretty still even while his body's moving. That helps him when he is bouncing around on the branch,
Good job,
looking
River.
for food. When you're out exploring, if you would see an owl in a cavity, or sometimes they build nests, you want to make sure just to observe them from afar and not disturb them, especially when it is spring and they might have babies in those nests.